Right, Cody Henderson writes, "Hey AMC, I have a question for you. Do you think after the Hobbit trilogy is over, Peter Jackson will want to direct a film version of the Silmarillion? If not, who do you think would direct it? Would Peter Jackson give ideas for the script or anything? Thanks, and bring on the filthy."
You know, we might have addressed this question once about 6 or 7 or 8 months ago. I'm not really sure. The Silmarillion is, for those of you who don't know, it's J.R.R. Tolkien. It's in the same universe and world as The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, but takes place millennia before the events of Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, like right from the creation of the worlds there. The Silmarillion is also very different in the sense that it was never written as a book. J.R.R. never sat down and wrote this book called The Silmarillion. Never did it. But what he did was he had like a bunch of different stories that after his passing, his son came, kind of took, edited together, filled in some of the gaps and made a story out of it. I don't think, I've said this before and I still believe it, I don't think we're ever going to see this turned into a film. And there's 2 major reasons why. Number one, the audience knows and loves, there's a huge following of Lord of the Rings. A lot of people have read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Not many people have read the Silmarillion. They just haven't. I mean, I don't know anybody in my circle of friends that has. I mean, I'm one of the only guys that has. So you take that aside, okay, fine. You can still do The Hobbit because The Hobbit, their philosophy of making the Hobbit films is they're bringing a lot of the familiar faces back in that fans can jump up and down about, being excited about. We've got Legolas coming back. Legolas ain't in The Hobbit. He is now because it's going to attract more people and carry over that energy enthusiasm. You simply don't have that with the Silmarillion. It's just way too far back. I mean, if you're interested in the prequel, how did Sauron become so evil? Well, then maybe this is for you. But I don't think there's enough people who number one, know the source material. I think it's a very convoluted, and convoluted, I don't use that as a bad term. It's a very complex tome as you sit down and read it. That would be a really difficult one to bring to the big screen. So for all those reasons more, no, I don't think they're ever going to do it, actually. And I think Peter Jackson, at this point, is very happy to walk away from Middle-earth. He wasn't even supposed to direct the Hobbit films. That was going to be Guillermo del Toro, because I think he said, okay, I've done my bit for this world of Middle-earth. I'm going to produce them right now. But then del Toro had to move on, so Jackson stepped in to direct them. But I think he's ready to be finished, and good on him. I think he's ready to be finished with Middle-earth after the Hobbits are done. Anyway, Amy Rose, how do you see this?
I think you summed it up pretty well, because the thing that I love, I mean, I love Middle-earth. I love that this world that he's created. It's so rich and beautiful, and I really do love these films, and The Hobbit as well. I know a lot of people were slightly disappointed with that film, but
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I did love the Lord of the Rings trilogy more, but I still loved it. It still returned me to this realm that I love so much. So a big fan, but I don't think it's necessary for most of the reasons you pointed out. Gandalf the Grey, I mean, with all these characters that maybe to see the origin, it should have been done first to actually build interest and then kind of go the way it was intended. And no, I haven't read it either. So, but I don't think it's necessary. And honestly, like, as much as I'm really looking forward to the next 2 installments, I do want to see Peter Jackson leave Middle-earth after that and try something else, because I do think he's a really great filmmaker, and I would like to see what else is up his sleeve. So for those reasons, but I'm really excited for The Dissolution of Smaug. Really excited.
Dennis?
Yeah, I don't think Peter Jackson is going to want to do it. I mean, he's done so much. I mean, think about that, a trilogy and then another trilogy.
Yeah.
That's a long time for a director to be working on one property. So I think he's over it. And like you said, he wasn't even supposed to do The Hobbit.
Yeah.
He just, because he loves it so much, he didn't want to see it, fall away. And Guillermo del Toro needed to go do other things. And as far as the studio is concerned, I think they would probably want to make a movie just because it'll make some money.
It'll still make money.
It'll still make money.
Yeah.
Not as much as, Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, but it'd still make some money. So maybe they'll find a different director to do it, but it's not going to be Peter Jackson.
And it's such a huge production. It's not like these are cheap films to make.
No.
So
Yeah.
it's not like they would just throw this together,
Oh, they'll throw the Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit name right before
Exactly.
it. It'll be like Lord of the Rings, colon, The Silmarillion.
Yeah,
or something
and Peter
like that.
Jackson will produce it, but not direct it or something.
Yeah, but I just don't see them doing it at all for all those reasons you guys expressed and more.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.